So the second part of our stroke that we want to make sure we pause and break down is the mid-stroke. Just about every player can work on this part of the stroke. You can just get cleaner and cleaner and cleaner with it. And so remember, one of the key fundamentals at mid-stroke is the forearm to the wall. Have you slid the forearm up the wall to get to proper mid-stroke position? Young shooters, this becomes your top of stroke. We like to put our young shooters at the basket to work mid-stroke. And if they're really young shooters, we like to lower the hoop. If they have a hoop that lowers on your driveway, we like to lower it to about 9 feet or 9.5, so that they really get the feel without feeling like they got to push it when we pause them. And so we call it proper placement, proper pause as they do this drill. So when Parker's doing this drill, most of the time he'll kind of work close, but he can work himself back, and so we let him kind of decide on feel how deep he can get at mid-stroke. And so this is what mid-stroke training looks like. He's going to stop at the proper place, which is elbow just above shoulder. I give him a pass, he goes right to mid without a pause, elbow just above shoulder, ball above bicep, heels just off the floor. Now he finishes it high and tight. All right? And we like to see him drive the toes through the floor as the ball's coming off the first 2 fingers. When we see that, what we call timing, the timing of the stroke is crucial. All right, we look for our pure shooters at the free throw line and a deep 3, and as they move back, we like to see perfect timing, which is toes and first 2 fingers exactly at the same time. So it looks like this again. This is proper mid-stroke. And if Parker doesn't have that timing at mid-stroke, he can't go very deep on this. All right, so we're also training the timing of the stroke with this. Parker gets it to mid-stroke, he goes up with proper stroke pattern, ball above bicep, he freezes right there, he drives his toes to the floor, he sees a little bit of a jump, okay? So he goes, again, proper position, goes up to mid-stroke, finishes at high and tight. All right, he's still pretty comfortable there. Goes to mid-stroke, finishes at high and tight. All right, so the ball kind of explodes out of his hand because of proper timing. And we don't like our players to start too deep. Young shooters, doesn't do any good to go too deep if you haven't got it mastered closer to the rim. So our young shooters, I would say if you're not fully mature yet, you start top of stroke at the rim. And then you can start backing up. My older, more mature shooters, I've had some that can shoot pretty deep on a mid-stroke because they got perfect timing. Mid-stroke is crucial, that you got forearm to the wall and you finish it high and tight.